camera, say your first and last name and where you're from.
Sean Roberts, Albertus, Pennsylvania.
All right. And we are doing 7 laps today in the AMG GTR with Buddy. Now, last couple things. Just remember on track, if at any time cars are passing one another during that pass, I just have to have a hand on the wheel. Real important, don't let go. Keep your hands on the wheel, because we're not driving, we're keeping 2 cars from coming together. When you throttle, again, be smooth on the throttle. Try to avoid that little punch at the end, like, it's ease it to the floor. But full throttle up to the orange cones. When we get there, I use my hands a lot, but I'm going to brake. When I get you to the speed, I know the car will go through the turn. I'm going to say release the brake, balance through your turn, but wait for the apex, throttle as you unwind. Okay, kind of like the throttle's connected to the wheel. It's straight, now you're full throttle. Now, have you been on track before?
I've done a track day in my car.
And which car is that?
I have a Subaru WRX.
Oh, very nice. I used to do all the training for all the Subaru dealers. I used to train them on all the new models and makes that would come out. So, now, get this here. No, the reason why I ask is because sometimes Abe mentions it in the Discovery Lab, sometimes he doesn't. But we have 3 straightaways that don't have the exit cone. You know how we have the turn in, the apex, and the exit? A little short straightaway before the hill, straightaway after the hill, and this one here in front of the building. Those 3 consecutive straightaways don't have a cone to the outside. Reason I'd ask you if you've been on track, because a lot of times if you have track experience, you end up following the black marks that are all the way to the outside of the track. That's not from the students, that's from the drift car that's sideways. So for instance, when you peak the top of the hill, you're coming down that straightaway there towards the tight turn. You're unwinding, but it's about middle of the track, right about where the black marks start. And then once you're straight, use the entire length of that straightaway, kind of like a diagonal line to come across. All right?
Okay.
All right. Shift points on this car, basically only 2 straightaways. The big long straightaways, the only place you have to go up, we get up to 5th. After we brake, just down 1, and then at the end of the 2nd straightaway, down 1 more. And that'll be 3rd from the hill all the way back to the straight.
Okay.
Okay? So, foot on the brake.
Yep.
That should be 1st gear.
Yep.
We're going to go straight ahead and to the left. Is it a special day, birthday or anything?
Nah, just coming back from St. George. I got my flight out from Vegas in the morning. I just came here to do the cars, but I was just watching the cars. I'm like, I gotta do it.
I gotta do it. I'm glad you did. Pull up right past the wall next to the blue cone. And got 1 car coming.
Sorry?
Yeah, I'm just giving him a little room because he's a little slower, so I'll probably wait for the Performante as well. That way, yeah, he was kind of cruising, so I just want to give him some room there. And after the Performante, we should be clear. Alright, just smooth throttle right up on track. And we'll shift up 1. 1 more. And then it's just tight to this apex. And that'll give you the straight line, and it's more towards the orange cones. Peak at this one, and then tight to the apex. And at your apex, just ease into the throttle as you come out left. Full throttle. Up 1. 1 more. And brake. A little harder brake. Down 1. Stay up here, off the brake. And tight to your apex. And then right at your apex, start looking for that exit cone. And just full throttle down to the orange cones on the left. Down 1, off the brake. Now see, here's the first one I was talking about with no exit cone. So here it's about middle, now right side. Tap of the brake. Same thing on this one. Wait till you peak the top of the hill and then ease in as you unwind all the way down the straight. Now off the brake. So you wait for that cone. Now make your turn. And see, this is kind of a late apex.
Yep.
Center of the track, ease into it. Right side, full throttle. Just a tap of the brake. The orange one's on the left. You're doing very well with your line. Now at those orange cones there, we'll do a little less brake, just a tap.
Yep.
That'll give you a little more momentum. Yeah, be smooth. Up 1. 1 more. And brake. A little harder. Downshift. Now off the brake. There you go. Nice little trail brake into that. Come up. Full throttle. That's going to give you a nice little unwind, but smooth on the throttle. Tap. And thank you for that. You're being better on the throttle there. Ease into it, straighten your wheel. Perfect. Now off your brake. There's our tight one here.
A little soon.
Just a little,
Yeah.
but you know what? You still got a good exit there. Now ease into it, right side. Now just a tap. Tight to the apex, towards the orange ones on the left. Tap of the brake off. There you go. See, I'll give you a little more momentum there. And remember, ease into it. There you go, full throttle. One. Down one. There you go, off the brake. Beautiful. Ease into it, come up left. Full throttle. And tight your apex. You are doing very well. Smooth throttle. There you go. Just a tap. And see, just about like if it's attached to the wheel. Unwind as you throttle. Perfect. Off the brake. Wait a little longer. Now make your turn. And that'll give you a little straighter shot out of here. Ease into it. Squeeze. There you go. Go towards the orange. I can tell you've been on track before because you're doing really well. You're hitting it right. Up. One more. Down one. There you go. Off the brake. Keep it down there till you see the exit. You're doing just about perfect everywhere. You're doing good. I need guys like you all day long. Unwind your wheel. There you go. Full throttle. Off your brake. There you go. See, and that's a nice balance. Just a maintenance throttle till you're coming out. Unwind. Towards the orange. Just keep it smooth. Ease. There you go. Full throttle. One more brake. There you go. That one's a little fast. I ain't gonna make that. That's all right. You're good. I just kept you from going too tight at that point. Left side. But I like that because you felt it. Down one. Start your turn now. Nice. What do you think of this car?
Very balanced.
Unwind. Well, this has also got that slight rear steering to it, so it just handles really well. Kind of like the GT3s.
Right.
Smooth.
Oh, yep.
There you go. Tight to your apex. There you go. Go off the brake. See, and on that one too, come off a little sooner, and that'll give you a little more momentum through there as well. Sweet. Good. You're awesome. One more time. Remember, smooth. There you You drove like you've been here before. That's a nice job.
Thank you.
Good job. You would do good in any of the cars that we have here. Have you ever been in any of the Porsche GT3s?
The only car, like performance-wise, that I've driven has been my dad's GTR.
Okay.
I haven't driven anything else.
And we're gonna go back where we started, just on the other side of the
NSX.
Yeah, that's another good car.
Oh, it's all-wheel drive with electric motors.
Yeah. If
I
get
just see the door open. That's all. I'm just kidding.
Oh, you're good. And yeah, if I owned any car here, if I had my choice, it'd be that one there. Just to hit that little bump there. There we go. I'll back us up just a little bit. Just off the bump. Feels like the brakes are sticking on.
We just center the.
Give just a little gas. Right there. There we go. That was weird.
Well, I wonder if I had the. Since I had the wheel
I don't think if
over.
it's because of the wheel. It felt like it was dragging or something. Park. And anything you want to say on the video before I shut it off?
That was a lot of fun.
You did very well. And I'm not saying this to be nice, but all week I haven't had somebody that smooth. Usually they're all over the place. And a couple times you got on the throttle just a little quick, but you learned from that and didn't repeat it.
That last lap, I thought I went in a little too deep off that long straightaway. That's why I waited, because I didn't feel I was settled enough to
right.
commit the wheel over.
And you're absolutely right.